Good morning, students. Welcome to the family of Don Bosco. I hope everyone is fine at your home. Stay at home and be safe. I would like to introduce myself. This is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College. Here I am taking mathematics. From the past 4 years, I am working here in Don Bosco PU College, and in our maths department all we are 4 members in our department, and I would like to introduce the first year PU syllabus. That in your first year PU you will have 2 textbooks. In your first year PU you will have 2 textbooks. One textbook you will have 2 textbooks. Okay, one textbook is NCERT textbook. One is exemplar textbook. Exemplar textbook. It is this NCERT textbook is for board syllabus. This exemplar textbook is for CET purpose, CET JEE purpose. Okay. Compared to second year PU, first PUC is very easy. Don't feel that mathematics is very difficult. Mathematics is very difficult to pass, to appear examination. Don't feel it is a tough subject. You just feel it is a easy one. If you find very easy, you feel very easy, you find very easy. If you feel very difficult, yes, it is very difficult. Okay, I think everyone has written your SSLC examinations. I hope you have written well. You should maintain separate notebooks. Okay, that notebook should be minimum 200 pages notebook. Okay, 200 pages notebook you have to maintain, right? Here, before going to the NCERT syllabus, we will discuss some basic concept that what you have studied in your SSLC, 9th standard, 8th standard, the topics. Let us discuss some topics. Okay, that basic concepts plays a very major role in the mathematics subject. Okay, I think already you know well. Whatever it is, we have to discuss some basic concepts. After that we will move on to the syllabus. Okay, many of you that basic concepts, here we are discussing some basic concept. That basic concepts we are discussing, that here we call bridge course. Okay, bridge course. 1 or 2 classes we will discuss bridge course. After that we will move on to the syllabus. Okay, board syllabus we will move on. Yes, now the first very thing that many of you know, and many of you will get confused, these points: minus into minus is what? Minus into minus is what? Plus into minus is what? Minus into plus is what? Plus into minus is what? Plus into plus is what? These things plays a very important role in our mathematics subject. Many of you will get confused these minus plus. Okay, if there is a minus, you should if there is a minus, you should be aware of that minus. Okay, minus into minus is what? Plus. Plus into minus is what? Minus. Minus into plus is what? Minus. Plus into plus is what? Plus. Right? Now, minus 2 into 3 is how much? Minus 2 into 3 is how much? Minus 2 into plus 3 is minus 6. Right? Now, 6 into minus 7 is how much? 6 into minus 7 is how much? Minus 42. Right? Next, minus 7 into minus 7 is what? Minus into minus is plus, that is 7 into 7 is 49. Okay, now you just see the difference. It is minus 2 into 3, that is what? Into is nothing but multiplication or product of minus 2 and 3. You just see the difference. Minus 2 plus 3 is what? 6 minus 7 is what? Minus 7 is what? You just see the difference. Here we are doing multiplication. Here we are doing multiplication. Here we are adding. Here we are using addition and subtraction. Minus 2 plus 3 is how much? 1. 6 minus 7 is how much? Minus 1. Minus 7 is how much? Minus 14. These basic already you have been studied in your lower classes, right? Kindly do not confuse. These are the symbols. These are the it is the multiplication and it is the addition and subtraction, right? Next, we will discuss the number system. We will discuss number system. Number system. Yes, number system. We have so many numbers, so many types of numbers. That is natural numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, whole numbers, integers, and so on. I think already you know the number system. Whatever, we will discuss some numbers. Okay, the first number is natural numbers. Natural numbers. Yes, what is mean by natural numbers? Which are the natural numbers? Yes, tell me. Natural numbers are what? All counting numbers are called natural numbers. All counting numbers are called natural numbers, and they start from 1. And they start from 1. Once again, all counting numbers are called natural numbers and they start from 1. These natural numbers are denoted by the capital letter N. Natural number is denoted by the capital letter N. Which are the natural numbers? All the counting numbers which starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. All these are the natural numbers, right? So hence these are the natural numbers. One thing, for example, 72, is this a natural number? 72, is this a natural number? Yes, it is a natural number. 72 belongs to the natural number. Can we say 72 is a natural number? Yes, it is 72 is a natural number. Next, what about 70? Is this a natural number? Yes, it is also a natural number. Belongs to, this symbol shows that 70 is a natural number, right? Next, what about minus 2? Is this a natural number? Minus 2, is this a natural number? No, minus 2 is not a natural number. Minus 2 does not belongs to the natural number, right? Next, suppose 1.2, is this a natural number? 1.2, is this a natural number? No, it is not a natural number. Natural number, which are the natural numbers? All the counting numbers just starts from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means what? Exact number. That should not be a decimal or p by q form like that. Okay, that should be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on, like that. I think I hope you understood the natural numbers. Yes, so these are the natural numbers. Next, whole numbers. Whole numbers. Which are the whole numbers? Which are the whole numbers? All the natural numbers including 0. Whole numbers. Which are the whole numbers? All the natural numbers including 0, right? Whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by the capital letter W. Whole numbers. Which are the whole numbers? All the natural numbers. All the natural numbers including 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. All these are the whole numbers. Okay. 0 is a whole number. 2 is a whole number, also a natural number. 5 is a whole number, also a natural number. Can we say that 70 is also a whole number? Yes, 70 is also a whole number, right? So these are the whole numbers. Next, integers. Integers. Which are the integers? Which are the integers? All positive and negative whole numbers are called integers. All positive and negative. All positive and negative whole numbers are called integers. These integers are denoted by the capital letter I or the capital letter Z. In some textbook, integers denoted by capital I. In some other textbooks, some authors they will denoted by the integers by the capital letter Z. Okay, I denotes integers, capital Z is also denotes integers. Kindly do not confuse. Okay, I will take the letter Z. I will take the letter Z, which is a integers. Which are the integers? All positive and negative whole numbers are called integers, right? Including 0. 0, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 and so on. Next, here left hand side negative numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. All these are the integers. Okay. Next, one more thing. In these integers we have positive integers as well as negative integers. Positive integers are denoted by capital letter Z plus. Like this we will denote. That is what? Positive integers. These are the positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 5, 6 and so on. Okay. Next, negative integers. Z minus. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Here we have 0. What about 0? 0, is this a positive integer or a negative integer? 0 is a positive integer or a negative integer? 0 is neither negative nor positive integer. 0 is neither negative nor positive. In some situations we will consider 0 is a positive integer. 0 is neither positive, is neither negative, but in some cases or in some situations we will consider 0 is a positive integer. Okay, in positive integers we will consider 0 is a positive integer, right? Hence these are the integers. For example 1.2, is this an integer? 1.2, is this an integer? No, it is not an integer. Okay. 2, is this an integer? Yes, 2 is an integer. Okay. Now 7.9, is this an integer? No, it is not an integer. Integers should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on, like that. Or -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. That should be a exact. That should be exact number. That should not include decimals like this. Okay, that should not include decimals like this. Integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. These are the numbers, right? Next, what about even numbers? What about even numbers? What about even numbers? Which are the even numbers? Which are the even numbers? The numbers which are divisible by 2. Even numbers is nothing but what? The numbers which are divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. The numbers which are divisible by 2, that numbers are called even numbers. For example 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. Even numbers is nothing but what? That number is divisible by 2. That number is divisible by 2. Now 42 is here. 42 is an even number or some other odd number? 42 is an even number. Yes, 42 is an even number because 42 is divisible by 2. 42 is divisible by 2, right? 21. Okay, 42 by 2 is nothing but 21. 42 is divisible by 2. Therefore 42 is an even number. What about 98? Is this an even number? Yes, 98 is also an even number because 98 is divisible by 2. 98 is divisible by 2, right? So these are the even numbers. What about odd numbers? What about odd numbers? The numbers which are not divisible by 2. The numbers which are not divisible by 2. Not divisible by 2. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 is called odd numbers. For examples 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. All these are the odd numbers. Okay, all these are the odd numbers. Which is the numbers which is divisible by 2 is called even numbers. The numbers which is not divisible by 2 is called odd numbers, right? Hence it is even numbers and odd numbers. Next, prime numbers. Prime numbers. Yes, what are the prime numbers? Which are the prime numbers? These numbers already you have been studied in your lower classes. I'm just remembering the number system, right? Yes, what is mean by prime numbers? the numbers other than 1 and have exactly sorry the numbers other than 1 which have exactly two factors 1 and itself. The numbers other than 1 which have exactly two factors 1 and itself. Exactly, which has exactly two factors 1 and itself. Those numbers are called prime numbers. For example 2 2 2 has only two factors. 1 is also a factor, and itself it divides. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and so on. All these are the prime numbers. Next, composite numbers. Yes, which are the composite numbers? Which are not prime numbers, that numbers are composite numbers. Very simple. Which are not prime numbers, that numbers are called composite numbers. Which are not prime. Which are not prime. Which are not prime numbers are called composite numbers. For example, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9, 10, and so on. All these are the composite numbers. Which are not prime numbers, that numbers are composite numbers. Prime numbers is nothing but what? Which has exactly two factors 1 and itself. That number should be divisible by 1 and itself that should be divides. That are called prime numbers. These are the examples of prime numbers. Okay, next, rational numbers. Next one is rational numbers. Okay, yes, what is meant by rational numbers? The numbers which are in the form of p by q. The numbers which are in the form of p by q, where pq is an integer and q should not be equal to 0. If it is equals to 0, that number should be not defined. The number in the form of p by q, where pq is belongs to an integer, q should not be equal to 0. In the denominator we have q, that should not be equals to 0. Okay, these are the rational numbers. For examples, 6 by 7, 2 by 3, 7 by 8. All these are the rational numbers. Okay, now 3 is this a rational number? 3, is this a rational number? Yes, 3 is also a rational number. 5 is a rational number. Yes, it is also a rational number. 7 is a rational number. Yes. 10, 11, 12, all these are rational number. Yes, all these are the rational numbers. How it will be? The number which are in the form of p by q is called rational numbers. See, this 3 is also can be written as 3 by 1, 5 by 1, 7 by 1, 10 by 1, 11 by 1, 12 by 1. Therefore, these numbers are also a rational numbers, right? So hence these are the rational numbers. Next, we will move on to the irrational numbers. Yes, what is meant by irrational numbers? The numbers which cannot be in the form of p by q. That means which are not rational numbers, that numbers are called irrational numbers. Which are not rational, which are not rational numbers are called irrational numbers. For example, for examples, root 2, root 3, root 5, and so on, etc. All these are irrational numbers. Okay. Next, real numbers. Real numbers. Yes, what is mean by real numbers? Real numbers, in previous what we have discussed, the numbers, that all the numbers comes in the real numbers. What we have discussed in the previous numbers, that all the numbers are comes under real numbers. Okay, all the positive, negative, rational, irrational, integers, and prime numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, all the numbers are called real numbers. Real numbers are denoted by the capital letter R. Real numbers are denoted by the capital letter R. So rational numbers are denoted by the capital letter Q. Rational numbers are denoted by the capital letter Q. Real numbers are denoted by the capital letter R. Okay. Real numbers are all the numbers. Real numbers is nothing but all positive, negative, rational, irrational, rational and irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Okay. For example, suppose we have the number 1.3678. Which number it is? 1.3678 we have. Is this a real number? Is this a real number? Yes, it is a real number. You can take any number, either it is a decimal number or a perfect number or square root of any kind of number. That number is a real number. In our present life, we are using so many numbers, that numbers, all the numbers are real numbers. Okay, rational numbers is also, rational numbers, irrational numbers, every number that comes under real numbers. Okay, we have one number line, that is real line. It is the real line. It is 0, 0. Here it is -1, -2, -3, +1, +2, +3, +4, and so on, up to where? Plus infinity. Next, -1, -2, -3, and so on up to negative, that is minus infinity. It is a real number. Can you represent 1.5 in the number line? Can you represent 1.5 in the number line? Where it will comes? 1.5 here, 1, and it is 2. 1.5 where it will come? Here it will be 1.5, 1.5, like this. Okay, so it is called a real line. Here also in some textbooks or in some problems, they may say positive real numbers or negative real numbers. Okay, these are the real numbers. The next we will discuss imaginary numbers. Next we will discuss imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers. Yes, what is meant by imaginary numbers? Non-real numbers are called imaginary numbers. Non-real numbers, that means which are not real numbers. Non-real numbers are called imaginary numbers. Okay, which are not real numbers, that numbers are called imaginary numbers. For example, square root of 2. Square root of 2, is this a real number? Yes, root 2 is a real number. Imaginary number is nothing but what? Non-real numbers, which are not real numbers. that numbers are called imaginary numbers. Root 2 is a real number. Square root of minus 2, is this an imaginary number? Is this a real number? Square root of minus 2 is a imaginary number, because square root of minus 2 is not a real number. Okay, next, square root of minus 92, is this a real number? No, square root of minus 92 is not a real number. What about square root of 72? Is this a real number? Is this a real number or imaginary number? It is a real number. Okay, if I gave sign that is minus inside the square root, that will become a imaginary number. Okay, next, one more, square root of minus 100. Square root of minus 100, is this a real number or imaginary number? It is a imaginary number, because square root of minus 100 is not a real number, right? Apart from real numbers, we have one imaginary number. Okay, these kind of numbers based on these kind of numbers, we have one topic in your syllabus that called complex numbers. There we will discuss more and more about these imaginary numbers. Okay, hence these are the number system. I hope you understood well. Kindly practice the number system at your home, and also some assignment is given. One assignment is given. You kindly solve that assignment. Okay, dear students, it is called number system. Apart from this, we have many more numbers. We will discuss. If we have time to discuss, we will discuss, or we will move on to the further topic. Okay, dear students, in the next class we will discuss some other topic based on bridge course. Okay, one more class I will take for bridge course. After that I will move on to the first year PU syllabus. Okay, dear students, thank you. Kindly be safe at your home. This is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. Okay, dear students, thank you and take care.